Local recording. And here's Pirate Queen Rackage. She's like, oh, first you guys go join Sidereal, and then it turns out you're not as good as you thought you were, so you betrayed me, and then you're actually garbage? And then Sidereal messed everything up? And the Gargantua fleet are fucking... He's like, fine, if they're gonna keep messing us, let's go bop Gargantua. Let's go get him. And they're like, yes, my queen, yes, my queen. And she's like, nah, I'm not even mad with Sidereal, they're just getting in my way. Fuck them. Like, she's not even particularly mad that they betrayed her, just that they're shitty. And then back on Gargantua, Chamber is like, I still don't understand what your true intentions are. And Lado says it's dangerous making a move surrounded by people that are using allied machines, so they should just, like, chill out. He says we should just wait for the right moment. And then he says, Chamber, what you should work on is finding a way to contact the Galactic Alliance of Humanity, and also we need to find out why Sidereal exists on this planet. He said maybe we can gather info from Gargantua or the Macross Quarter. And he says in his records he heard that Earth was a planet that was already dead, which is weird because it's clearly not. Chamber says he's trying to contact the Alliance, but they aren't responding. And then Chamber starts giving different suggestions. It's the third planet from the sun, blah blah blah, I was talking. When suddenly, Bridget and Kathy show up. Lado tells Chamber to interpret and translate. And he says, tell Bridget and Kathy that we mean them no harm. So Chamber starts to speak, and Bridget and Kathy are like, ooh, okay, well, don't worry, we have no intention to fight. And Bridget says, who the hell are you? And then Chamber explains how he's an anti-Hideyuze weapon. And Lado is a anti-Hideyuze soldier. And Chamber wants to talk to Hideyuze, and he's like, I wish to speak to your leader. And Kathy says, we need to understand more about you guys so we can communicate better. Yeah, the Hideyuze are an enemy with whom coexistence is impossible. Yeah, so he talks a little bit weird, and then they're talking, they're like, yeah, Garrett dug him up, and like, it's cool, we're the language experts, we can figure this out. And then Amy comes in, and he's like, howdy, I bought you hella breakfast. I would just, like, maybe he wants some food, just walks right in. He's like, Amy, what the fuck are you doing? And she just walks up to Lado and is like, howdy! You want something to eat? This is a fish. And then Chamber says, this girl appears to have bought a dead fish as a way of showing friendship. And then he's like, a dead fish? You eat the flesh of animals? Blech! What the fuck? He's like, I think you should eat it. What? But it would be rude not to. Alright. So he eats the dead fish. And then Amy's like, see, it's good, right? Anyway, I'm Amy. Thanks for saving Gargantua. And he's like, Amy. He's like, that's apparently a designation. And he's like, oh, I'm Lado. Yeah, I'm Lado. How you doing? And it's like, Lado? Lado, okay, that's a cool name. Sure. And then everyone else shows up and he's like, yo! He likes to eat food? Boy, we got loads of different food. Check it out. It's like, what are they doing? What, you bought what for being friends? And they're like, yeah, I bought you some sweets, bought you some burgers, you know, whatever. And Chamber's like, they also appear to be trying to become friends and show friendship as well. It's like, what? And then Ridget is like, whoa, you guys are pretty hardcore. She's like, yeah, we've made a lot of companions and friends, and we're really good at making new friends who are totally different from us and from different dimensions. Like, don't worry about it. We can communicate with anybody. It's fine. Communication's our specialty. And now, Al and Chamber are going to speak. And Al says, we will begin gathering information. Roger. My name is Al. I am an AI management system of the ARX-7 Arbalest. My name's Chamber. I am the support interface system. Nice to meet you, Chamber. I request, what do you mean by nice to meet you? It's an expression to show friendship. I've noticed your vocabulary is not particularly broad. Currently we need more data to make better judgment. We request your support. Of course, I'd benefit both of us. He's like, what the heck are they doing? He's gathering information about Lado. Is it because they're both robots? And then Luke's like, Al asked to talk to him. Since they're both AI, they can share information and avoid personal opinions and stuff like that. And Kano's like, I wouldn't go that far. What do you mean, Kaname? AI is an artificial intelligence, and he might be better at gathering information, but I think Al definitely has an opinion of his own. As an example, when AI and humans play chess, the AI would calculate the best option to... Yeah, when an AI and humans play chess, the AI would calculate the best option to make his move. However, Al doesn't seem to gather his data and calculate, rather he seems to prioritise his instincts first. And I was like, but then that means he's acting like a human would? And the Children says, yeah, after chatting with Al like over several days, that was the impression I got. Anyway, that's just my instinct telling me that. Don't worry about it. I'm just a silly girl or whatever. And Al said, oh, well, we can still let Al take care of it. Oh, here comes the problem. We can let Al. Here's the problem. And I was like, unlike the robots, these guys aren't talking. Since Lado's a soldier, I would have thought they'd be able to communicate. And he was like, nah, I don't think you can communicate with two poker faces. And I was like, oh, come on, Vicky, you're one of the poker face guys. Hey, what? Do I really not express my emotion that much? And I was like, yeah, you are definitely a poker face dude, Vicky. Is that so? And Shoto's, well, Vicky, you're not so much. You're more calm or quiet. And he was like, thanks, Shoro, but your kindness right now, it hurts a little bit. And she's like, it's all about your first impression. It's true that at first you look kind of like those who'd stay cool and quiet, but now that I've got to know you, I know that you're mostly just a blockhead. Sure, I don't think that's really a compliment. He's like, oh, don't take it personally. What I'm trying to say is, only you can, like, change yourself, or whatever. Thanks, Jittery. If you hate being called out and having a poker face, then why don't you try and open Lado's heart? And he was like, oh, I ain't falling for that one. Taking care of Sasuke is already enough. And he's like, I wasn't thinking of that at all. And she was like, really? He's like, ugh, I can't even deceive Shotaro. Alright, I'll show you how you're supposed to communicate, because remember that she gave Sasuke to Hibiki to babysit forever. So she walks off and Hibiki's like, I think Chidori's the one that's going to take good care of him. And she's like, so I guess you were bothered by that. Well, before I came to Jindai High, the only people I really had communication with was my sister and my dad. Is it because you were a dimensional beast hunter? I guess. And then Suzune internally, now that I think about it, you mentioned about his family accident, but he never talks about other memories. Not even about his mother. That's because he's got fucking issues. Okay, so Tessa's like, oh, what happened? Did Kaname kick you out? He's like, yeah, because I just stood there staring at him, so I got kicked out, and here I am fishing. So Tessa comes in, she says, everyone's telling me to get some rest, but like, I really wanted to work, and so, or if I wasn't working, I'd think about the other things that bother me. And there's like Hibiki dealing with Lado, so she just wants to hang out. And she mentions that she feels powerless, not being able to help the current situation. And here we are back to Lado. Chidori's able to talk to him and got some information about the Hideyose and about Sidereal appearing out in the center of the galaxy. She mentions the Frontier Fleet also can't transport anywhere long distance because of the dimensional borderline being unstable. But they talk to Lado a little bit and they help him understand the Earthlings, his their ancestors. And Lado's original, they find it's like, oh, you're like a future human, I guess. And then, come on, Garrett and Amy. Yeah, and then Garrett and Amy are like, welcome to the Gargantua crew, Lado. And he's like, yeah. And then they say, what you should do is not fucking murder everybody unless you can help it. You should try for non-lethal takedowns and spare the cockpit. He's like, but we have to fight enemies like Sidereal, that's really bad. And then Bellows comes over and says, being able to communicate is a way to avoid killing everybody. And explains how using force is a way to communicate, but you should only use it to express self-defense, not kill people, because that's really bad. And then they say, but you did help out, and thanks for saving Gargantua. So just try not to murder anybody anymore. Yeah, it's we shouldn't murder everybody. It's even people like Sidereal. Yeah, just anybody. Try to avoid it if you can. And then, come on, buddy. Suzune gets a call and saying that pirates are headed towards Gargantua. So get fucking ready. So here's the Gargantua people, and they're like, should we let Z3.2 join our fleet? And then some dude's like, no, the problem's only started since they got here. They're the ones who've caused the recent attacks, and now we're worried about the pirates? This is bullshit. If they weren't here, we'd be left alone. And then, knock knock, who is it? Yo, it's me. I really want to help you guys, so let us help, please. And this is Scenario 7, The Empress of Villains. The Actor of the Exile things, they're pretty bizarre. There's lots of, Lelouch's the best. But it's alright. Hey, Vicky, Lado, working together, being cool. Al says that he's interested in Chambers' role as an Hidey's annihilation machine. And he's like, you're interested in the pilot. I'm interested in the robot. Ridget is like, yo, Lado, Chamber, remember what we said about not killing people? And she asks if Chamber can destroy. It's like, can you? By the way, could you just annihilate Gargantua whenever you wanted? And Chambers says, easily, if Z3.2 weren't here. Okay. Ridget then asks why Chamber and Lado are cooperating, and he says, from the way that, from the info we've gotten from our discussions, the Gargantua crew are capable of communication, and communication is preferable to force, and he's an annihilation weapon of beings that you cannot live with. He says, is it okay if we remain in the fleet for a while? And then Ridget is like, okay, sure. I'll talk to my commander to see if that's allowed. And then Tessa says, more enemies coming in. And she says, we're going to be outnumbered, and so protect the ship. Ura's team and Mardicus are like, damn, Tessa's pretty nervous from all the constant fights that have been happening over the last 3 months. You should do this quick so she can get some rest. And then all the bad nerds show up. Fucking Zagox! Ugh, yowza! So many bad dudes! And mobile suits too! Neo Zeon guys! Bleh. Palace says that Okay, so Paulus says that they found the Zagox in a mountain cycle, which is a reference for Turn A. That's how they like just dig up robots. And then Garrett says that in his original world he lived in, it was actually the future, way beyond the Xeon world. And then Ozma, come on Ozma, it's like, wow, that's pretty fucked up that you're from the future. And then Ozma's like, alright gang, let's fucking go. Let's show these dudes our power and spook them off. And we've got to destroy 16 enemies in a single turn for the SR point for this, so it's going to take some engineering, but I think we can do it. It's fucked up, like Gargantua's going to have loads of water things, right? Like, it's just going to have loads of water things. But why make him be in water, and why not get a 3? Like, come the fuck on, Tarada. Okay, so I got to destroy 16 enemies in a single turn, right? Yeah, 16 enemies in one turn. Become plain. And these guys are actually just fucking garbage because like, we gotta get them out of the sea. Yeah, I think we can do the 8 teams. Like, I think it's easy enough to get that. But at some point, defeat Argon Dural in single turn. Well, you can only kill it once, so you're bound to defeat it in a single turn. Jeez. Ooh, what's this? Oh my god, the biggest crime this game commits is no final Gynax special. But then someone told me that the double Inazuma kick happens like in text, like Noriko and no fucking drop kick AG. Just fucking murder him. Damn, I just found a real me picture. It's not the most me picture I've ever seen, but that picture is definitely me. But yeah, engineering the 16 enemies in a single turn. I think we can manage that. Right in Big Ox's stupid chin. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, like I got everybody the dash, but then nobody's hitting the will requirement to activate it yet, so it was a bad move, it turns out. Bam, 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 bam. think he's got more juice, so... Oh, one of the things that they said earlier is it was like, why do humans have so many weapons if you don't like fight? It's like just to like we have the capacity to kill each other, but like we try not to. And if the pirates insist on using that threat to force others to do things, then Gargantua fleet would defend themselves. And just like doing a show of arms is negotiation of a sort. And they explain about not over-harvesting fish and all that jazz. These the lobstery robots are called Yomboroids, or Yomboros for short. But anyway, it's like, let's give this a go. Let's see how we can do and defeat these enemies. Let's go, Lado. Roger. Gazette.
攻撃対象確認。確実に狙え。
上等だ。
Okay, well, these guys definitely need to do the old accuracy. Ugh, but she's never hitting shit though, so that's fine too. Sasuke does need to make a Hokutakun. It's fine. These guys are just gonna be up shit creek. Because they got all damp. They're getting prepped. They're getting prepped. Everything's working so far. Get out of the fucking sea, you complete dingus. Everybody's performance decidedly not par. Soften this guy up a bit. Very nice. Switch to these clowns. because she's got the better long-term prospects of when attacked, but still fucking garbage. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Stairs are fine. Who gives a shit? Oh, that's that'd be tasty if they stay there. Oh, he's gonna kill a guy. Oh, that's gonna spell my doom. Much better, much better. That shouldn't kill them. Good, 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 good. Chill out on that one. You can kill those guys. Sure, rocket punch. Do your bullshit. Very nice. Very nice. The all attack. That's the only move he can do. I just have to hope that the penalties are enough that he doesn't. Ah, he fucking blocked the guy. That's fine, that's fine. I'm hoping that 16 guys in a single turn isn't a single phase, so it'll count the enemy counter-attack, so it's going to be fucking rough. In my opinion. Oh, this fucking pile of shit, huh? These fucking guys. I've got to kill some to at least get the tag tension going. Because if some dudes can kill 2 squads, then that's going to be very nice, in my opinion. It's fine too. Okay, let's It's the freaking timepiece. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, okay, okay. Well, Alto can fucking murder the shit out of those guys, right? Like, just this is gonna be pretty good. Get him a little bit more will juice. Actually, these guys have got to get a little bit ripped. Do the old go again. Susanne can give him the big move. 1. So that's 2. Four. Six. Eight. These guys would have had 2 turns if I just not moved him last time, but 10. Twelve, 13, 14, 15. Sixteen, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Nailed it. Yeah, I got a carryover in this. It's like 500,000 or 1 million, and then 500,000 for each time after that or something, or 500,000 for completing the... It's a 1 million and then 500,000 for completing the scenario chart, and then like plus 10,000 or something for like every time you go through, and some kills PP for everybody. So everybody started with like 349, I think. But it's like, nice work, you're doing it, you're bopping them. It's like, this ain't gonna be so easy though. Such power. But we did it, we got the SR point. With currently 22 enemies in a single turn. I mean, if Gunbuster was here, these guys would be they'd all be dead. Actually, they wouldn't be because she doesn't have a race bonus yet, but they'd be pretty friggin' close to toast. 24. $25, $26. $27. $28. What more, guys? But incoming! What the hell is that thing? And here's Rackage. So, up she goes, and she's the mistress of the waves, so whoop, let's go, boys! Surfs her way up onto the deck of the Gargantia. Lady's like, Chamber, we gotta stop her. Roger. So off he goes. He's like, well, you don't seem like Sidereal, but you'll soon feel the wrath of my Yumboro. Because like, that Yumboro, it's like more powerful than the others, it must be a custom one. And then Garrett says that, he's like, yeah, that's Rackage, her Yumboro has been modified with other advanced technology beyond like these other chumps. And then Rackage yells that she's the ruler of the sea. She's the mistress of this ocean. And Tessa is like, well, fuck you, lady. You don't know shit about who's who and is a diaper or whatever. No stairs are playing. It's fine, it's fine. Luca won't kill it, but we're up to 28, right? 29. $30. $32. Well, 32 in a single phase ain't bad, right? Yeah, go Fist Man, like they're definitely crayfishy, shrimpy. And Rackage's is like super lobster. But you'll see it. You'll see Rackage in a second, and I'm 100% certain that whatever attack she does, she'll have a ridiculous cut in, because you'll fucking see why. It's okay. Black Ox will step in and protect our good friend Shotoro. Bam 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 bam.
先にやらせてもらうぜ。撃ち落としてやるぜ。
どこ狙ってんだか
な。噂の飛行機ってやつかよ。こいつをぶっ放す。
Yoink! Yoink!
そうはいくよ。俺だって誰かを守りたくって SMS に入ったんだ。反応台発射。降りてきて勝負しやがれ。
Yeah, go for them. Just the 40-year-old midlife crisis dude in the thing is just like, oh, piss. Shotoro has no energy. That's fine. He's good. You gave these guys a stupid helmet with firebugs. I don't know about that. I don't know if you seem to have judged a lot about their sexual preferences based on their bald heads. Fucking firebugs forever. Wish I could be a firebug. Yep, and here's Rackage. He's like, you can't beat my Yunbaro, even if you are a weird special fella. And he's like, go on, this thing's fucked up and custom. Like, whatever, let's deal with it. Should I take out the cockpit? Nope, we'll do it safely. Let's go. And here's Rackage. Yeah, so it's definitely Shrimpy. It's shrimpier than I remembered. Clap, clap. There's Rackage.
この結果を見てもまだ戦うというのか。
The Pirate Queen in the plunging neckline evening gown. Let's find a picture of Rackage. There's a promo picture from the show. But yeah, that's Rackage. Pirate Queen. Yeah, not a big close budget in Pirate Town. To be fair, when you saw that throne with the chains off of it, that's her throne, she's just like, yeah, whatever. He wants to be my sex slave for the day. Women only, please. Because he wants... I mean... You wouldn't want that guy as your sex slave, I'm sorry, dude, but... When you're given the choice, you're not gonna pick that guy. Just fucking brutal. Ruthless to these poor inbred pirate men. Someone's gotta be. You got him, boss. You got him, boss. Yes, Udo's bops. Sasuke, you're fucking it! You're fucking it! However... And his Rackage... What's... Nanda? What's that? A ship that can move under the sea? Queen Rackage, your title will no longer belong to you. You will soon know who's the true Queen of the Seas. And well, it fucking launches a tomahawk missile at a fucking giant lobster robot. She's gonna miss, but fucking come on, there, dude. Chill the fuck out. Yowza. He's good at her job, alright. The Umbara, it might be small, actually, because chamber is small size. They're pretty comparable. Clamp, clamp. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, it's small too. Guard and predict. Okay, that's why she's causing us problems right now. Glowing tummy buddies. Yeah, they got the deadly belly buttons.